Hey, just on Whidbey Island, finishing up the rest of the update.
Perfect.
Okay, so the new feature is pitch bend and mod wheel, and how you get there is hit the pan button, which is for most of the aftertouch features when you're in the scale mode, and these new buttons here allow you to turn it off, turn it to the left, or turn it to the right. So on left it's going to look like this. These go dark, so we don't have to complicate the color scheme anymore. And then over here we have the mod wheel. Now if you hit this, it goes on the right, and that's the one that I like to use a little bit more. So how this works is the pressure of these affects the pitch bend, and these don't have pressure, so these buttons allow you to go from 0 mod wheel to full mod wheel, and then by touching two at once you can segue or blend between two distinct values. So I'm on vacation right now, so I don't have my full synth rig, but this brings up a good point. Mainly I've been focused in my videos on how cool the Launchpad Pro is for working with hardware gear, but I also want to emphasize how much you can use it with your computer. I'm using Reason here, and this as a great example and setup for using pitch bend and mod wheel with your synths. So here you press it down here and you can see the mod wheel. This is nice to visualize how it's affecting it. So it can be like very firm pressure and immediate, or you can segue into it and slowly bend the pitch. And then you can also hold both of them and work the pressure between the two to kind of go up and down in a fluid way. So that's by kind of pressing up and down, or shifting the pressure between the two, going like that. And then finally, a nice last-minute feature request came in from a patron to adjust the color schemes to allow less bright, because the colors that I'm using are about full value, and I do that because sometimes I'm using it in bright light or something like that, but some could use lower dimmer values, and so there's two options now to dim the lights. And this might not look too dim in this, but this is pretty dim. So go to stop clip, which is all the color schemes, and here's all your choices. Let's do that one as a good example. So we're sitting here, it's full bright red and yellow, that's the Phoenix color scheme, and then fully dimmed. It's not showing up so much in the camera, but you can kind of tell that it's not the highest output. So there you go, a new feature so that this is more useful to more people.